You got clutch.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Johnny Clutch Cards, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto, back again with a Helium tri-weekly. I think, it's more like a tri-weekly. I try weekly to do this, but I haven't done it in several weeks because I've been very busy with a lot of different things, including the fact that the market has crashed. The stock market has crashed. The crypto market has crashed. We are currently heading into a recession, or at least a downturn of sorts. That being said, there could, is it time to move away from helium, right? So many miners, so many, fewer rewards, issues with the network, and a downturn in the stock market. In the markets, in the stock market and the crypto markets themselves. As you can see here in my CoinGecko, these are all coins that I follow, including number 75 here, Helium, which is currently at $8.50. If we take a look at this and my mouse stopped tripping. Currently at $8.06. Currently 85% off its all-time high, which was 6 months ago in November of 2021, but still 7,000% above its all-time low, which was April 18th, 2020, which is about 2 years ago. So here's where we are, right? Here's where we are. And if you look, it's actually a little bit up right now. And if we go back to this main page, we can see that over the last 7 days, it's down 18%. Last 24 hours, up 1% at $8.06. Let's see how many hotspots we have. We currently have 818,273 hotspots worldwide. The price of HNT, as we mentioned, was $8.05. And that is where we are right now. All right. So we're going to drill down here and let's take a look. And I guess the main thing to think about is this, is now the time to move away from helium? I would tell you, similar to the stock market, similar to your other investments that you are looking at, thinking about, or wanting to get into, now is not the time to run away, right? I think now is probably the time to double down. I've been looking around on sites, and you can see miners are even more available now than they were before. Light hotspots are on the way as well. There's a shift on the blockchain to move a lot of the beacons and things back to the validators, so that our miners don't have to actually carry a full copy of the blockchain on the individual miner, which should improve some things as far as ability for data to be transferred, and just the overall communications process between our individual miners and other miners across the environment. So let's start here. Abel Bronze taper. Things have somewhat tapered off, but over the last 24 hours, 0.2 is what we pull in. Last 7 days, pulled in 1.2 or $10 worth. Last 14 days, 2.5. And the last 30 days, 5.6. So back at all-time highs at $50 a token, this would have been $250 in a week, in a month. Right now it's looking like $50 a month. If you do the math and you break it out, this miner's already paid for itself. But even at $50 a month over a year, that's an extra $600 for doing nothing but having it plugged in. So that's still profit there, right? There's still profit to be made, and that's at a severe low. That's 83. That's at 83% off the all-time high, right? So that's still something. It's not not anything to run from or be that concerned about. So I think if you want to get into helium mining, there's definitely still an opportunity there. And it's a huge network, and being that it's a huge network, I think there's going to be a lot of ways for there's going to be some profit there, and it's going to be used at some point. So I think it's too big to not be used. So last 24 hours, our guy Red Carmine Otter 0.946. Still just chugging away. 7 days 4.5, 14 days 9.5, last 30 days 26. Vicious, vicious, vicious. The church just keeps on doing what the church does. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go. Let's go and jump back here, and then we'll jump from my wallet to the others, because we did get another one deployed. So let's take a look here. We jump here, go to hotspots. All right, so let's take a look at Soaring Snowy Parakeet. Soaring Snowy Parakeet. Okay, it's currently inactive, so it's down. It was up. I thought it was up. Okay, it was up very briefly, 14 days. Now this one is just sitting on a desk somewhere. It's not even doing anything major. As you can say, last active 2 weeks ago. Okay, so I was there last week on it, and I thought it was online. So obviously we got to take a closer look at that one. Let's jump here to the next one. Interesting Raspberry Cricket. This one's down here on the south side, southwest, as I like to call it. Let me see. All right, so last 24 hours 0.05, last 7 days 0.261, 0.95, almost 1 over 14 days, and 1.175 over the last 30 days. So 0.95 over 14 days, and then so definitely must have been some downtime there. That's another one I got to look into. And keep in mind, I still have another hotspot that I need to deploy somewhere. So I got to figure out that location standpoint, figure out the location here. Let's look at Dizzy Canvas Dalmatian. This one is always down for some reason. 0.033 over 7 days, 0.193 HNT. Over 14 days, 0.336 HNT, and over 30 days, 0.5. Yeah, so that one's really having a hard time. Really got to look into this one and see what we can do. I think that one has an upgraded antenna. No. I need to upgrade the antenna on this one. Let's take a look at the antenna. I'm looking around like, where is... Oh yeah, there it is, 1.2 dBi. So I need to upgrade this antenna and see if we can get some better results there. I'm gonna try to get that done this week. I'm still waiting on another miner to come back to me from a friend of mine. So once I get that one back, I think that one has a 5.8 dBi antenna, which I'll attach and see if we can improve that. Now, let's look at our big dog, wonderful jet black marmot, and see what do we have going on here. Last 24 hours, 0. That's not good. That is not good at all. All right, last 7 days though, 1.589. All right, last 14 days, 3. Last 30 days, 4.6. So definitely has some good days and some bad days, but it's not consistent. It's not consistent. So we're really gonna have to wait for the markets to turn back around. But that being said, because it appears low for as profit is concerned, I think now, I'll say it again, now is probably a good time. If you were thinking about it, or it's something that you thought you might want to do, miners are being reasonable. I think one site actually had a sale. I think Fast Miners actually had a sale, it was like 30% off. So with that being said, it's like, hey, that's pretty awesome if it's 30% off, and you're able to get some of these units now and put them where you need them, so that you can, when this market does turn around, when when these changes to the network finalize, and then things begin moving again. Let's say they get another agreement. I know they were working with not DirecTV, but Dish at one point. When these things start to happen, you're already prepared. You're already set up. You're already getting your piece of the pie. I still think this is a really, really good project. And that's just my personal opinion. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a guy who's doing this, and I'm sharing this with you guys. You guys get to go on a ride with me. So, that being said, I think we covered everything. Our 24-hour earnings was 0.29 HNT. 30 days, we scored 12 HNT. And our all-time earnings are at 189 HNT, right? At current price, that would be only about $1,500. Wow, crazy. But if that was $50 per, let me do a math at all time highs. And what we've seen is that most things will push again back to their all-time high. This thing will turn around and go back up, and when it does, our 189 times 50 would be closer to 10 grand, $9,400. So we're down 83% right now, but the great thing about this is that we've already made our investment, and so now all we have to do is just keep our hot spots up, keep them supporting the network, make sure wait for and keep the network stable, and the opportunities are going to come. Let's take a look at the top earners. Just see if I look. It's totally changed over. And it's a lot of wow, 2.3 HNT in the last 24 hours. Wow, pet wintergreen millipede. I just wanted to see if our guy was in the, no, he's not. He's no longer in the top 20. Used to be Red Carmine Otter was in the top 20, and it doesn't appear that is the thing anymore. Doesn't appear to be that way anymore. Anyway, nice to see this has changed around a little bit. And there you have it. Like this is also a very cool tool. I think I mentioned it before, using Helium board to kind of follow your hotspots and give you some interesting metrics and analytics on how your hotspots are doing. Anyway, that's all I got for this week, man. Stay the course. That's why I would suggest y'all, if you already invested in Helium and you already got miners going, I would say, just keep your miners up, work on your configurations, try to optimize those configurations, those setups, and just be patient, because anything that is worth doing, takes time. So just hang in there. At the end of the day, I'm your main man, Johnny Clutch Cards, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto. I am always for the people, by the people, and you only got me and the Constitution. Remember that.